Now, let's continue. After you have solved or figured out these previous exercises, now I want to explain how to make negative sentences. In negative sentence and also in questions, we need auxiliaries. And there is no difference between regular and irregular verbs in negative sentences. We always need to use the auxiliary did, is the past of the verb to do, and the infinitive of the verb. For example, we can use the long form, I did not clean the room, you did not clean, and it's the same auxiliary, the same structure for every subject. I, you, he, she, they use the same. Now, we can also use a contracted form that is the auxiliary did and not. So I didn't clean the room, or you didn't clean the room. And we can use this with regular and irregular verbs as I mentioned before. So it's not necessary to remember irregular verbs here because regular and irregular verbs behaves and you can write them in the same way for negative sentences. Let's practice a little. Now you are going to put the words in the correct order to make negative sentences. Number one is already done. Sunday, it, morning, wasn't. So it wasn't Sunday morning. Now, number two, you have to organize these sentences in order to make correct sentences in the past. Remember, as you could see before, in the past, you need first, as in black, the subject of the sentence. Could be a pronoun, could be a name, or a noun of anything. Then the auxiliary did, negative not, and then the verb without change. No ed, no past form of the irregular, normal, just the verb. And after that, the complement. So, organize the sentences and we'll see later. But now, let's continue with the interrogative form. Interrogative sentences, as negative, they use an auxiliary, the same auxiliary, did. And there is no difference between regular and irregular verbs also. So remember to use question words for information questions. And here we need to remember that there are two types of questions. Yes, no questions, like did you play football? Did you play football is a yes, no question because the answer for this question is yes, I did or no, I didn't. So yes, no questions only have this structure. The auxiliary did at the beginning. After that, the subject, I, you, he, Marcos, the students, and after that, after the subject, the verb. Did you play football? Did you eat breakfast today? Did we finish our classes? Now, we also have information questions. Information questions are those on the right that use question words. For information questions, we need question words like where, when, how, who, what. Those are question words. Here in the image, the lesson, they are in red color. So where did you play football? Or when did you play football? This question is not a yes no question. Why? Because you cannot answer yes or no to this question. It's strange. Where did you play football? Yes, it has no sense. So these type of questions, information questions, need a different answer. They are looking for a piece of information. Where did you play football? I played in the stadium. When did you play football? Yesterday, last week, last Monday. How often did he play football? He played football every day last March, for example. So these types are the information questions. At the beginning, the question word, after that, auxiliary, subject, verb, and complement. Now, time to practice. Remember, negative sentences and also questions in the past. Here, you need to complete the questions and answers with the correct past simple forms of the verb in parentheses. Now, complete the questions with the verbs in parentheses. Number one is already done. Did you study French at the school? And the answer, no. Well, here to explain the short answers as B, remember short answers in English are just the auxiliary when the answer is affirmative. For example, did you study French at the school? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's affirmative, a short answer affirmative. Or yes, she did. Yes, we did. But if the short answer is negative, you need the auxiliary and also the word not. Did you study French at school? No, I didn't. And in the short answer, the auxiliary and the negative is contracted. Okay, remember, contracted. No, I didn't. I studied English and German. Complete the questions and also the short answers in this exercise. See you, practice a little bit, answer the following questions. Bye.